Welcome to Mike Dub 27 Trader, and we're going to go ahead and get us a watch list together for this week coming up. So, when it comes to the watch list, I'm just looking at certain things that could possibly make some moves this week. Of course, we still got the tariffs going on, but at the same time, we got some movers as well. Now, one thing that I noticed, and we're going to go to our small cap stocks. Let me find it. Matter of fact, is it here? Matter of fact, I got it right here. This is Lucid Gold or Lucid Group. Now, usually Lucid is gonna let you down because of all the shorts. But one thing that came into play this time around is right here. April the 19th. It says prediction: one stock that will be worth more than Lucid 2 years from now. It talks about Poster and how it could have a brighter future than the struggling EV underdog Lucid Group. So let's take a look at Poster. It's Polst. Well, let me take a look at it. POLE. There we go. Poster Automotive. Right here we see it at $1. Now the cool thing about that is that's a very low price for automotive stock. And it's probably not going to go any lower than that. We got 98 cents. And let's look at the high. 103, 104, 95. Let's look at the whole month. At one point in time, it was at 110, 111, 112. And then, of course, around the third, when all the tariffs started hitting, that's when it dropped down to 87. So this is something that I'm going to be looking at to drop at least to 98 cents. Probably more than that. I'm going to go ahead and set this for 95 cents. I'll add an alert below. We're going to make that 95 cents. So once that hits 95 cents, I'm going to go ahead and jump on that. And I'm not even going to put that on a watch list. I'm just going to have that to the side. All right. Now, let's go ahead and go to the small cap watch list. And here we got Applied Digital, ECD, Automotive Design, Blue Hat Interactive, Sportsman's Warehouse, which this one just dropped 5%, over 5.77%. So that's due to have a turnaround soon. Average Group and Visionary Holdings. And of course, I'm right now holding I Am Gold and Lucid Group. Now, out of all of these, what's really interesting is the Sportsman's Warehouse. Why? Because it had gotten to 159 and then it dropped to 147 and it could go as low as like 139, 140. But if you look at the information on it, market cap 58.90 million, average volume 1.29 million. Let's look at some of the information. Let's see if we got any news. No real news about it. Nothing trending, which could be a good thing as well, because that means this right here is just the market, probably because of poor earnings or something like that. Let's look at the last earnings. All right, earnings per share negative 0.46 cents, expected in June 3rd after hours. So we got a while to play around with this particular pricing right here before earnings make it go one way or the other. So these are stocks where you can get about 10 or 15 cents out of. That's basically why I'm looking at these. And these are also stocks that the tariffs don't really affect as much as those big S&P 500 stocks that everybody's fighting over and stuff like that. Now let's look over at crypto. Crypto, you got XRP right now. It's at $2.07. Now this is one of those you want to get it when it's low. All right, so it was at $2.06 right here, and when it's high, it's $2.07. If we look at $2.08, and then of course $2.15. So this is when XRP is one of those you want to get in as low as possible. Me personally, I got a thing at $2. So when it does hit just $2, I know there's only one other direction it's gonna go. So I'm holding that there. All right. Now let's go over here to Robinhood Legend. Now the cool thing about Robinhood Legend is you can go ahead and set this up. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna set up a watch list. Instead of crypto, we'll go ahead and do the small caps. Let's go ahead and spread that out right there. And I'm gonna go ahead and add XRP to this. And there you go. This is my watch list for Monday, and we're gonna see what it do. And what I want to start doing is I'm gonna have this live on TikTok, and you guys, you can check this out and see where the numbers are at with everything, and see what exactly is going on with it. I'm not trading right now, but yeah, this is something that anybody can take some notes from if they want. Other than that, everything should be good. Going back over here, rewards, nothing. Other investing, nothing. Let's take a look at the big dogs. Now, these are the ones that are usually going to be hit by, they're usually going to get hit by the tariffs. Your Robinhood Markets, Alphabet, and Google's like going crazy right now, getting sued by everybody. All the chip makers, same situation. Apple, they're making some okay moves right here. I think out of all of these big time stocks over here, the only one that I'll probably even be interested in would probably be Apple. Now, I will say this. A lot of people hate on AMD. AMD's at $87 right now. And at one point in time, it was the norm for it to be around 114 and 115. So if these tariffs do get worked out, that may be something that we can look at. But if you're going to do that, you might as well go ahead and just look at Nvidia and make even more money. That's the only thing. Because Nvidia was at 120, 121. And with the deals that it has on the table right now, it can go even higher. So it just makes more sense to go Nvidia than AMD, when it comes to that anyway. But Apple's definitely doing its thing. It was at $222 at one point in time. It's at $197. And yeah, other than that, not really too much going on. Carvana went back up at 212. Carvana's been doing some interesting stuff. It's been going between like 216 and hold up, like 199. This is one of those, if you can get it at 199 or 200, you can probably make a little bit of money there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and set my alert. Oh, I already did. Let's go ahead and take that from 206 and let's just make it 200. There we go. All right, so that'll do it. So yeah, hopefully everybody has a good week, and don't forget to like, don't forget to follow. This is Mike Dub Trader, and I'm out. Deuces.